Hey everybody, welcome. We're going to be talking in this series a couple of quick videos on how to ultimately make like our tectonic plate simulator. So today we're going to be talking about making like the box bottom and then maybe even talk about where we're going to place our servo. So in order to do this, you and your partner are going to need a piece of chipboard, pencil, a ruler, scissors, okay? And then later on we'll talk about a couple other things. So the first thing is you don't really want to assemble your box until you're ready to assemble everything else, okay? So we're going to talk about like laying our box out, getting it ready. We're not going to glue it yet. We want our box to be square, meaning that we're going to have 90-degree corners or as close as possible. We want it to be level. So laying things out is going to be pretty critical for us. So the easiest way to do this and what is working really well for this project is to use one ruler's width away from the edge. So we're going to use my rulers for this project because they also have a safety mechanism for the knife, which we'll talk more about later on. But I am going to carefully line the edge of the ruler up with the edge of my cardboard. I really want to make sure that that's good and aligned. And then I'm going to draw a line on the opposite side. Okay, and then I'm going to turn. I'm going to do the same thing over here. And again, keeping things aligned on the outside, that's going to help keep our corners square. Okay, that's going to help create like a 90-degree corner right there. So let's finish these two up. All right. So this is going to be my box top ultimately here. These are my four sides. These are going to be four flaps, or the things that like we actually hold our box together. They're ultimately going to get glued on the inside of our box. So what we're going to do is we're going to mark off one of these pieces on each side. I like to go like around. So this is going to be the line that we cut on. The rest of these lines are going to ultimately be lines that we fold on. So before we cut, we're going to fold. So we're going to take the ruler, we're going to line it up with our pencil, and we're going to fold it up along the pencil line. Okay, that's good enough. We don't need to fold it completely. We just need to create a crease. We're gonna flip it around. Do the same thing on the long side. Line it up with the pencil. Fold it up. We're really trying to get like our hands right next to that ruler as best as possible to get like a good clean seam. Notice too that I have folded on like what will be my cut line, but that's fine. We're gonna cut it afterwards. Fold this next one. Next, we're going to take our scissors and we are going to cut on that one line for every corner. We want to stop like at the seam. Okay, and then ultimately here, we will bring our pieces together. We will fold this flap on the inside. We'll end up putting glue on the outside here, and we'll end up gluing these things together, right? But like I said, we're gonna leave this flat for the moment. So on the inside here, we're gonna write our name and our period number, okay? So we're going to put our information on the inside, what's going to be the bottom of our box. Okay, so next video we're going to talk about starting to lay out like what's going on top of our box. And one thing that might be helpful is you might want to take a pencil and kind of outline your folds. Particularly like in the center, because that's going to be the part that we're working on later on. So, all right. So in our next video, we're going to talk about laying out where our linear bearings, straws are going to go, and where our servo is going to go. All right, we'll see you in the next video.